And now from our studios in downtown Winnipeg, it's time for 107 Live.
2, 3, 4. Wachiwara. Wachiwara. Hey, hey, hey. Wachiwara. Wachiwara.
Tomorrow night, Winnipeg Latin music supergroup Papa Mambo will be performing at XQ's Cafe and Lounge at 551 Sargent Avenue. Tomorrow night's performance celebrates 30 years of Papa Mambo on the Winnipeg music scene. Joining me here in our Classic 107 studios is founder of Papa Mambo, Rodrigo Muñoz, and he is joined by vocalist Amber Epp, guitarist Victor Lopez, and bassist Gilles Fournier. That was great. Can you tell us what that was that you just played, Rodrigo?
Thank you. That's a tune called Soul Sauce or Wachiwara. A tune called Soul Sauce or Wachiwara. It has two names.
Nice,
okay?
nice.
And it's what we call Latin jazz. Mm-hmm. So we got Afro-Cuban, and we got the jazz element and the improvisation and the percussion. Very groovy. It's in cha-cha-cha mode.
Ah. Okay, Rodrigo, I want to start with you from the beginning. How and why did Papa Mambo get started in Winnipeg 30 years ago?
Right. Before that, I was doing classical music, and I still do classical music as a guitarist, as a classical guitarist. But I also wanted to do other type of music, a more popular style, and so I searched for this kind of music. I had heard it before. And I was very confused. I didn't know where the beat was, and the harmonies and the syncopation was a little too much for me at the time. But I was really drawn to it. And so I decided to study it. And that's where this whole thing began.
And how did you build the band? Like, how did that process happen?
At first, I just used people from the School of Music, friends of mine from the classical musicians. And it worked. It was very nice. It sounded a little weird, not because of the musicians, but because I didn't know how to write yet. for the music, and I didn't really understand it very well, but I really wanted to do it. But so that's how I started. Later on, I was invited to play in a Latin jazz ensemble called El Sonido, and it was the only Latin band before that no Latin people in it, but great musicians.
Yeah,
and they sounded great, and they invited me to play and sing with them. And then that's how I met some of these folks like Gilles Fournier and Ken Gold and people like that. So I stole them.
Nice.
And I started building my own band.
So that actually sort of leads me to the next question. I want to talk to sort of the different members that are here today and just sort of briefly explain how you joined Papa Mambo and like, how did that process happen? Jill, everybody's pointing at you. You want to take that question on?
Do it, Jill. Come on.
Well, as Rodrigo said, we met, I guess, probably early 89, just went around there.
Before 89.
In the group called El Sonido, and then, so we got to know each other, and then Roddy asked me to play in the band that he was forming called Papa Mambo.
Papa Mambo.
So
and you've been there ever since?
pretty much from day one.
Nice, nice. Amber, how about you?
I met Rodrigo and Jill and Victor while I was studying in a jazz program at the U of M. And I heard Latin music for the first time while I was studying jazz, and I loved it. So I started following Rodrigo around. I'd call him up and say, "Where are you playing? Can I come? And what's that thing you're playing? Can I learn it? And what's that song? How do you do that?"
Yeah.
And I kind of just followed him around, and I started sitting in with the band, and I just wouldn't leave. So that's why I'm still here.
Oh, nice. And Victor, how about you?
Yeah, hi. I remember actually seeing Rodrigo's band at the Chilean Pavilion back when it was at the Pemina Curling Club. I think I was, I don't know, either 11, 12, or 13 or whatever. And later on, like when I was playing in bands and playing guitar and stuff like that, I remember I met him. He had moved to Chile, but then he came back. So I met him when he came back. And I think it was like around 1920 about then. And so
1920?
Yeah.
2001.
No, I was 19.
You were 19 or 20. Yeah.
1920.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's when I met you, and then he gave me a gig playing with the band, and yeah, that's pretty much
That's how it's happened.
Yeah,
Nice. Okay, so I want to talk about tomorrow night's show. How many members of Papa Mambo will be performing tomorrow night, and maybe just briefly mention who they are?
2 members.
It's going to be a 10-piece orchestra.
Yeah.
We have all the 4 people that you already heard here.
Right.
Plus joining us on percussion is going to be Daniel Roy on timbales.
Nice.
Jaime Chinchilla on bongo. I will be playing congas. Amber will be doubling as a piano and vocals. We're going to have also Dave Lawton, another of the people who've been there from the beginning, trumpet player. Ken Gold, another of the guy who's been there from the beginning. There's 4 actually left of us from the start.
The rest are dead.
They're not dead. And so Ken is going to be there, and also Shane Hicks, a great trumpet player. He's going to be there with us. So it's going to be, and Jeff Presleff, of course, on trombone.
Wonderful trombone player. Yeah.
And that's going to be, that makes 10.
Nice. So is the show going to be a retrospective of Papa Mambo's tunes? Like, are you going to be performing tunes that you played 30 years ago? Like, what's the set list going to be like?
No, unfortunately, if people want to come and hear tunes that we played 30 years ago, they're going to be very disappointed. No, all the music it's quite new. I mean, we do a lot of covers with new arrangements of classic Latin jazz and Latin music.
Right.
But we also do quite a bit of original tunes.
So who does your arrangements, like of the traditional
I mostly
stuff?
do the arrangements. Also, Jeff Presleff does some of the arrangements. For
Jeff's a terrific arranger. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, and then what about new tunes? You arrange those as well, I'm presuming?
Yeah, all the in the new album called El Swing de Papa Mambo, which I believe you guys have in your library.
Yep, we do.
It's practically all original pieces by myself, by Amber, by Victor, and others, and those are all arranged by me, by myself.
Nice. So the most important question above all, is there a dance floor at XQ's?
Yes, there is. There's going to be a dance floor. Excuse is a great place, great venue for live music. The sounds great, good dance area. There's good food actually. They're going to Sal is going to be making something special for tomorrow night, and there's it's coming.
So you can like not only hear some great music, but you can dance as well.
You can dance and
it's
you
the
can
best
walk around.
way
So
to listen to Latin music. Absolutely.
That's right. It's not like you're going. It's not going to be like rows of chairs and you have to sit quietly. No. It's going to be
a party.
a party.
Yeah. I was thinking, is there anything over 30 years, like was there any gig that you've done over the past 30 years that has just been sort of memorable for one reason or another?
I think
To put you on the spot.
for myself and Gilles, especially when we play with Tito Puente.
Yeah, Tito Puente and Arturo.
Yeah.
And Arturo's, so that was a while ago. But yeah, those were definitely highlights of us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, how long ago was that?
About 75 years ago.
28.
Wow. That's
Years
quite a thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so how can people get tickets?
You can get tickets if you go to papamambo.com. You just click on the poster. Papa Mambo takes you to a page where you can purchase tickets. If not, you can write to me at roddy.m.com. You can find that my email at the webpage papamambo.com. You can also get tickets at the door.
Right. Okay. So I understand you have one more tune that you're going to play for us. Maybe I'll let you introduce it and then I'll let you go to it.
Absolutely. We're going to play a tune from a famous Colombian singer that he made famous. It's called Yamule Mao.
Okay. I'll let you go to it.
Un, dos, tres, y...
Billy, mommy,
Some more music to make us feel warm on this cold Winnipeg day. Thanks so much for stopping by our Classic 107 studios and talking to us. It was great.
Our pleasure.
Join Papa Mambo tomorrow night at XQ's Cafe and Lounge at 551 Sargent Avenue for a show that is sure to be a lot of fun. Papa Mambo always puts on a great show, and if you want to hear some great Latin music, then this is the show for you. If you want more details, you can go to papamambo.com.
From our studios in downtown Winnipeg, you've been listening to 107 Live, Classic 107's Intimate Concert Series, the soundtrack for your life.